one thing I realized the other day, I was thinking about hustlers, and I was thinking about hard work, and I was thinking about mastery, and I was thinking how people misconstrue hard work with success, and they don't understand the reason why we have to work hard is because we don't focus on mastery. Because think about it, when somebody gets to a point of mastery, they don't work hard at all, because it's like, yo, they do stuff effortlessly. And it's like, wow, look at this guy. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. They, like a karate expert. He's doing all type of stuff like this. This other guy's doing all this different stuff, working hard, trying to get him. And he's just going like, shoom, shoom, shoom. And that's really the reason why we got that mentality to work hard, is because we want to do everything. And as soon as you get to the point where you start working on what you're good at, and only that, and you have people around you that are working on what they're good at, that's when you don't work hard no more. You know what I mean? All you have to do is spend a few hours a day on it, like. You know what I mean? And you continue to master it and get better and better and better, like. But if you don't do that, and you try to do everything, you got to put in freaking 20 hours a day, like. And you're gonna call it hard work and say that that's the key. But that's not the key. Because only out of all of the things that you did, only a few things made you get to where you want to go to. The other things was made you get there slower. People don't. People got this. They got this freaking hustler's mentality. You know what I mean? Every time they do something, they want to make money from it. Or every time they do something, they want to...
That's so crazy. It's like everything you're saying, I'm thinking about when I was in Primerica. That's exactly how it was. Just always just hustling, like, but never putting your time in mastering. You know what I'm saying? Like mastering the fundamentals, or mastering the basics, or trying to train others to become masters too.
Right. That's part of the key. Because if you set up a system and you start teaching people this stuff, and start teaching them, listen, don't focus on your weaknesses. Forget about that. Whatever you enjoy and whatever you're really naturally good at and you love it, focus on that. You know what I'm saying? And master that and get good at it. When you start teaching people that, man, you're going to see such a freaking difference, because your whole organization's going to be doing that.
Yeah.
Everybody that you got with is going to be working on that, and it's going to be like a night and day thing. It's like the struggle is over. That's it. But when you focus on your strength, your weaknesses, like they teach you in school, yeah, you know, your strength is over here and your weakness is over here. Work on your weaknesses so you can get that up in an average. There's no such thing as averages. Averages don't freaking work. I don't care what they say about sales. Oh yeah, the law of averages. You know what I mean? You freaking go, you see enough people, you'll make some sales, yeah? But the most people, the best results that you have is only with a few people that you've called, like.
Yeah.
So why not focus on those few instead of the other ones, like? And forget about averages, because averages is not average.
They don't even really matter at that point anyway, like.
What do you mean?
If you're good, what does it matter that you? Oh yeah, if I go see 100 people, I know I'm gonna get one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're good, why would you even think like that? You know what I'm saying? You thinking every person you meet, I got them.
When you don't focus on averages, you're gonna start focusing on what's more important. Instead of trying to go out and see everybody, you're gonna only go and see the important people, or do the important things. And the important things is gonna get you freaking 10 times, 50 times, 100 times, 1,000 times results. With less work, less effort.
Yo, that's exactly the #1 mistake that I made when I was in the business.
I remember.
Yeah, that's the #1 mistake that I made. I tried to get everybody instead of just focusing on what was important. I was doing 5 101s a day, recruiting interviews a day.
Right.
With people who just of no value, for what I was doing.
Right.
And it was an enormous waste of time. I remember all together, me and Erica had gotten like 70 people to come down to the office, and we didn't get anybody to join. Like, and it's like that right there is just like a prime example of like foolish.
Somebody else would have said, just keep doing it.
Just keep doing it. Eventually, you're gonna whatchamacallit. That's what they said. It was retarded. Just keep doing what, man?
You know what the problem is, though?
What?
It's not even a problem. I guess it's an observation. The people at the top don't even know a lot of it.
Yeah.
They think that that's true what they're saying to tell them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. They think it's true. They think whatchamacallit, massive numbers are just only used for social proof. But they don't really give you that much results.
Right.
You have a place of you got 500 people in the room at a network marketing meeting or whatever.
Yeah.
And to a new person, they look at that, that's impressive to them. But 500 people aren't the ones getting results.
No.
It's only like, 20% of the people. Only 20% of the people are getting results out of 500. Probably even less than that.
Yeah, I think it's less because in stuff like that, man, you got probably 10 people, man.
Yep. Out of 500, you got like. I've been to meetings, hierarchy meetings, where there's like 2,000 people in the room, and out of the 2,000 people in the room, only 10 of them get up to speak.
Right.
Because those are the ones who are actually doing stuff and actually winning, and the rest of them, it just looks impressive. But you know what I'm saying?
People don't understand. It's subtraction. I was thinking about this the other day, and what's the name was about my house, and she was like, "Yeah, you need to get rid of some of this stuff and this and that. I'm gonna design your thing to make it more appealing, look better. When you come home, you feel like you want to be here and stuff." And I'm thinking like, yeah, that's a good idea. And some people when they have design ideas, they think like that, and you could be in a space for so long that you just kind of forget about it. But it's so true. Because most of the stuff that you have in your immediate presence, you don't even use it. Right? Yeah. And if you don't use it, and if you don't get rid of it, then you're not going to do that in other areas. So it's like you got to start with a physical where you can see. And once you attack that, then you start where the things that you got to take the time and you got to think about what's the best way to do this. What's going to be most valuable? What can I get done in a day or 2 days or in a week? That if I didn't do nothing else for the rest of the year, this is the most important thing. Or if I didn't do nothing else for the week, if I did one thing today and it took me an hour, and I didn't accomplish anything else, that this would be good enough. When everybody else is working 40, 50, 60 hours, putting in that time, being busy. The only thing that you're focused on is the result.
Yep.
And every day do that. 1 hour, whether it takes 1 hour or 4 hours, or if it takes a whole day.
Because what you have to start doing is all the extra stuff, you have to start delegating that stuff to different people.
Absolutely. But the thing is, you got to know, you have to spend time thinking about what you need to do, how you're going to do it, and who you're going to delegate it to, and write that stuff out, and then just hand it over to them.
Yep.
And it won't take that much time, but the problem is people don't do it.
That's exactly what it is.
We spend more time planning the wedding and writing all that stuff out than we will on certain things that's going to be for our life. Right? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? How much is it going to cost? We got to do this. 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 But you got to. It takes time to get from your head to your heart. And once it gets from your head to your heart, and you start moving on it, from that point on, things will happen like light speed.
Yep.
But until you do it, it's going to keep dragging and dragging and dragging. And
people think that by doing it the other way, that hustle way, that it's going fast, but it's actually going extremely slow.
Absolutely. Like I don't have nothing against it. I don't knock people that's doing it. To each his own. Like Gary Vee is successful and all this other stuff like that. But that's his way. You know what I mean? There are other people that don't do it like that, and they're just as successful.
That's not his way. That's his message.
Well, I think he does it too. So
yeah, but when he's talking, like his whole premise of everything is based around talking. But he owns companies, doesn't he? Own a wine company?
I don't know if he owns it anymore. I think he sold it.
Yeah, but when he owned it, he didn't do everything. He delegated responsibilities to other people. That's what got him free.
Yeah,
you can still be rich and be tied up.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. I believe that's what he was doing. Like he probably wants to be into everything. Even though other people are doing it, he wants to spend time in everything. Like, and
I think that's his image. I don't think that's really how he is.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Like when he's at right now, being in media, he goes to meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting. So his hustle is not the same as some people other hustles.
Right. Well, and what do you think he's talking about in the meeting? Telling people what to do.
Right.
He's just delegating the whole. He's delegating everything to.
But what I'm saying, his hustle is 10 meetings a day, like. So it takes a lot of energy and time to do those 10 meetings, even if you're talking about whatever.
Yeah.
When Chakads might do one meeting on the phone for an hour and that's it, and then for the rest of the day he just do whatever he wants.
Yeah. I don't know why he's doing 10 meetings a day.
Because he has that mentality. I believe he has that mentality. I believe he lives that mentality. Even though that's his message, I believe that's what he does.
Yeah.
But, and that's what everybody teaches. But, what's the name don't teach that? Like I said, Richard Cox don't teach it. Perry Marshall, certain people don't teach it. And people in the internet space, they teach this stuff, man. And they laugh at you when you say, I don't have to put in that much time at work or whatever. But if you really think about it, and you really do it, if you think about the successes that you've had, and what little time that you put that really caused that success. But most people don't do that. They don't think about that.
That's true. I sit here, guys talk about they do 15-hour days, and it's like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
doing that there. They don't even talk about what they're doing that time.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what are you doing in that time, in that 15 hours that it's taking you to